Hi, it's me. I shouldn't be laying back like that. I won't because I'll fall asleep and then someone will screenshot me falling asleep in the group live and I don't know, post it all over social media or something. Oh, I've got bags under my eyes. I'm just kind of flapping around, seeing if anyone comes online. But I don't know, maybe I don't want them to see me live like this tonight. Something's come up for my clients this week, and often I say that there's a bit of a theme in the things that come up for my clients, and as a rule, it's also something that I need to look at. So it's been a good reminder for me of something this week that I know, and I've revisited this exercise before many times myself. There's like a graveyard of post-it notes across my desk at times with lots of little post-it notes all over my desk with lots of numbers written on them. Hey Ash, how are you, darling? Good to see you. I'm just talking about something that's come up for my clients this week, and I've actually come to lay on my bed. I'm sort of not comfortable though, which is probably not a good idea because I am actually fucked tonight, basically, to put it nicely. I don't know if you're friends with me, you would have seen a photo that I put on Facebook last night. It was about 11:30 at night, and I realised that I still had my heels on from the day because I'd been so flat out busy that I kind of hadn't even realised that I hadn't taken my shoes off. And then I did that, like that was at the end of all of my work, my clients and things, and I stopped and looked down and my shoes were still on, and I thought, oh shit, I haven't taken my shoes off. Been a bit crazy and I haven't even thought about it. And then I actually forgot if I'd eaten dinner or not. Like I was feeling a little bit hungry, but I didn't know if I was feeling hungry for a snack or someone saying hi. I'm not sure who that was. Couldn't recognize the profile picture. So I wasn't sure if I was hungry for a snack or if I'd actually forgotten to eat dinner. So I went into my kitchen and I saw all these dishes there and I thought, okay, good, yeah, I remember now, I did eat dinner. So it must be time for a snack. So I went and made myself a snack. So anyway, as a result, hi Deb. As a result, I'm a little bit tired tonight, so I've come to lay on my bed to do this live stream. Hey Rani, how are you, darling? I was talking about you to someone today. I was talking about your doTERRA On Guard because they were coughing and spluttering, and I said, I know exactly what you need. You need to talk to Rani and get some of her On Guard oils. Oh, thanks, Ash. That's really sweet. Ash says that she's loving this group. Thanks, Ash. Okay, so the thing that's come up for some of my clients this week, and often when something comes up as a bit of a pattern for my clients, then it's also a good reminder for me. It's often something that I need to hear or a message for me, or however you want to interpret it, doesn't really matter. And so usually I try and share it with you guys too because I figure that it might be something that's meant for you as well. So each of these clients, you're welcome for the plug, Rani. If you need doTERRA oils, get in touch with Rani in this group because she kicks ass at that stuff. She just knows so much about it. She's really great. So the thing that came up for these clients was that they all kind of had things they wanted to buy, or they had some big bills come in, or there were some expenses that they needed to cover that were above and beyond what they normally would need to spend. So just like, I mean, this happens for everyone. You want to expand your business, and so you need to buy certain things to do that. Or, you have certain bills that come in all of a sudden. Or, there's just something that you want to buy because you just want to buy it, And it's a little bit more than you would normally be spending on a week-to-week kind of basis. So there's two ways that you can look at these things. You can either come from a position of scarcity. You can come from a poverty kind of mindset. You can come from that place of not having enough. And that place always starts with these things with, I can't afford it. I don't have the money at the moment. Oh, and I'm running out of battery. Of course I am. Hang on, let me see if I can plug this in while I'm so organised tonight. Here we go. Just let me plug you in. Okay, we're done. So you can come from that place of, I haven't got enough. There's not enough, so it can't be done. And what that actually does is it shouts to the universe that that's what you want. When your thoughts become your reality and you're thinking, I can't afford this, I can't afford this, then you get more of that. You get more of that feeling. You get more of that sense of scarcity. You get more of that poverty mindset. So you actually draw in more instances, more moments, more cases in your life where you feel that you can't afford something. Hey, Kat, nice to see you. So the flip side of that is, you've only got so much money in your bank, right? And you've only got so much income that you expect to receive this week or this month. You've only got so much guaranteed income, perhaps, and the rest of it you've got to kind of hustle for, okay? But the possibilities to earn money are actually endless. There's no limit to how much money you can earn, because somebody out there is making $1 million today. Somebody out there is going to make $20 million tomorrow. And they're no different to you, and they're no different to me. So really the actual limits on what you can earn is essentially what you put on yourself, right? So as an entrepreneur, as a business person, we tend to have these creative kind of minds where we're able to think outside the box, and we're able to come up with creative ways to get money in when we need it. But that only happens when we actually allow it, when we actually make ourselves do it, when we get the fuck over ourselves and move on from that poverty mindset, or that I haven't got enough mindset, that scarcity place that we often just default to because that's our normal place to go. Ashley says, oh, you should see my partner's response to any kind of expense. We are complete opposites with the scarcity abundance mind. And you know what, Ash? That's actually can be quite hard to deflect all the time. It can, and when environment is everything, isn't it? And when you're around someone that is like that, when they have a scarcity mindset, it's really, really hard to maintain an abundant mindset when all of what you're hearing is the complete opposite of what you need to be focusing on, right? It's so difficult. I very much feel for you. So an exercise that I do, and this is what I was talking about at the start that you might have missed, is I get my post-it notes out and I do little what if scenarios. So I figure out how much money I want or how much money I need for the thing or the bill or the awesome amazingness that I want to buy, and I write it down. And then I start thinking big and thinking creative and thinking outside the box. So I go a little bit extreme games and I allow myself to imagine, and I imagine what I can create, what I can sell, what I can put out to the world in order to get that money. So let's say, I've got some notes over here, so I'm just looking at them so I don't forget. It's late and I'm tired and my numbers are not going to be great tonight. So if I get my maths wrong, please don't yell at me. So let's say that I needed $2,000. And let's say that I sold a product. It might be a course. It might be a physical product. It might be a training, I don't know, a training package, a mentoring package, whatever. It's a something, and it's $150. Okay? So if I needed $2,000, I could maybe put that $150 package out as a special for this week only and sell it at 2 for $200. So instead of paying $300 for 2 of them, you get 2 of them for $200. Now, then I would only need to sell 10 of them, right, to get my $2,000. Rani says, mine too, loves. Gets tough. I actually meditated on this and have written a quote in my diary. I will not let the belief of others dull my sparkle. Good girl. I like that. That's awesome. So even though your product's $150, you can kind of tweak it so that you get 10 lots of $200, right? And really, if you push yourself, if you push the marketing, if you push the thing enough, then selling 10 of something is not completely out of reach, right? It's not beyond believable. It's actually quite achievable. So equal to that, then I would continue and work out how else I could get my $2,000. So if I had $100 an hour service, like maybe I am a makeup artist, maybe I am a coach, a life coach, maybe I am a counselor, something like that, I don't know, and I charge around about $100 an hour. So if I created some packages where you could buy like 5 hours worth of me, 5 hours worth of whatever service I'm offering at $100 an hour, and I threw in a bonus hour if you bought it like this week, you've got to get on it really quick. If I threw in an extra hour, so you got 6 hours for five payments or 5 lots of the price, then that would be a $500 sale, right? $100 an hour, 5 hours they're paying for, that's a $500 sale. So then I'd only need to sell 4 of them, okay? So what else did I come up with? Okay, so another one for coaches or mentors, and this is what they often will do as a quick little cash injection, although often it ends up to be more work than what they count on. Hey Kelly, hi Zoe. So what they will often do is create like a retreat or a mastermind or a VIP day or something like that. So a coach or mentor might produce some amazing special event and sell tickets for $700. So if I was to do that and I was looking for $2,000, then I'd only need to sell 3 of those. Okay? So what I want you to think about is let's play a little game. Let's imagine that in the next 7 days, you need to bring out of thin air, you need to make into existence what wasn't there already, the sum of $2,000. Based on your products and your services as they sit now, or something that you could create in the next 7 days, I want you to give me a list in the group of all of your packages or all of your products or all of your new creations and how you would sell them off and how many you would have to sell off in order to get the $2,000, and come up with as many different options as you can. And short of, taking your clothes off and running around a stripper's pole, get really creative, because I don't really need to hear about you going into stripping or anything, but just get a little bit mad, get a little bit creative, and just allow yourself to think absolutely outside the box. Let's see. Ashley says, is that strategy better suited for established businesses, or does it work well also for newbies? Actually, I think it works better for newbies because they kind of it's like a child that sort of has, no limiting beliefs about what's possible. And I know when you're new in business, you have a lot, often you have some confidence issues and all the rest of it. But as in terms of possibilities, often your imagination for possibility is much bigger than when you've been in business for years and years. Rani says, sorry, I just read Kelly's comment. Kelly O'Callaghan says, I thought we weren't talking about the stripper pole campaign. See, Kel, you popped up in my feed there, and it's the first place I went. I don't know. I wasn't going to tell anyone. I didn't mention your name with it, did I? That's so funny. When elections are on too. Rani says, my internet is terrible. Bloody wind. Bring back my dial-up. No, we will watch replay when the weather is better. Okay, darling. So that's your challenge. You need to create $2,000 this week. Post in the comments or put a separate post in the group and come up with as many different creative ways, including strippers poles if you want to, on how you're going to create $2,000. And then I'd actually like to hear if there's any of those ideas that you plan to move forward with. Okay, I'm going to go and wash my grotty hair, find some cozy pajamas, and get into this bed, I think, because I'm actually quite stuffed. Okay, have a great night, everyone. Good night.